shirt?
If you want.
No, actually not.
Hey everybody, my name is Johnny Skull, and this is Chase the Heat. So I wanted to jump on real quick and talk to you guys a little bit about the 10 tube challenge we just had. Chili Mom Bird, first in the house. How cool is that? Rob Schaller, good to see you. Hi, William, Kathy. All projects. Steven, David Mendez, Trent, Remington. Look at all my friends. Here we are together again. Good to see you all. All right, so I want to talk to you a little bit about this, what happened today. Hopefully you guys saw it. If you didn't, go check it out. We had the 10 tube battle. You saw the one I've been training, all this tincture training I've been doing. The audio was a little messed up, so I want to explain a little bit. I haven't worn the dude shirt. Guys, how long has it been since you've seen me wear the dude shirt? I'm telling you, it's been a year. So I thought about it. Talked to a friend of mine. Said, what do I do? Said, do I wear the Chase the Heat shirt or the dude shirt? She said, the dude. I went with it. So I went with the dude shirt. You guys notice I went with the single goatee? Probably the biggest battle I've ever been in. You guys notice that? I went with the single goatee. You know why I did that? Because I trained really hard, and that was just another day at the office for me. That's why. And I want you to know something. I mean this with all my heart. Lots of respect for all the 7 people they were my friends. I love them all. I really do have a lot of respect for them. They are all my friends. But I didn't want to show them the respect of forking my goatee or put it in 3 because I trained too hard for that. So we went with 1 because it was just another day at the office. Can you imagine if it went south and I didn't finish them all? Can you imagine? So here's the deal. With that contest, there were 10 tubes of terror. The only problem is I didn't get any points for them because we didn't follow the Tube of Terror rules. Now, I'm the one who made up the rules because it was a special contest. We wanted to kind of shorten it. So look what I got. You guys see that? It's a fresh tube. I hope you can see that. So you know what we're going to do? Excuse me. We're going to do a Tube of Terror. You know why? You guys know why. Come on, tell me. Come on. As if it's worth doing, friends and family. It's worth overdoing. All right. Hang on. So we're going to follow the League of Fire rules this time. Because I thought it'd be kind of crazy to eat that many peanuts today and not score some points for League of Fire. Yeah, see that? So, you know, I got Junior here next to me, kind of helping me, remind me of some things. One of the things I was talking about earlier, you know what happened? I overtrained. I did. I think I overtrained. It didn't hurt that much. I don't think my heat, here's what happened. The heat in my mouth never got more than make it a 4, 3 or 4. My stomach was the problem. But anyway, let's get these going because I had dinner. I want a little dessert. So there's the 10 minutes. Let's have some peanuts. Didn't eat enough today. So here's my thoughts on it. You know what I did? Hold on 1 second. Keep these in the... I got all the tubes. There's 9. Here's tube 4. Here's tube number 10. Here's the special one. Look at that one. Yes. So I don't know what to do with these tubes because they're pretty collectible, but I kind of want to collect them. So the first tube, we have 10 minutes. I kind of went them fast. Hey, one at a time. or two at a time. Like I went through them fast. The heat on the first two got to maybe, honestly, a 1. But I was done a couple minutes into I think 2 or 3 minutes in, I was done. So I had like 7 minutes to. So by the time the 10 minutes was done, I was back to 0. I wasn't trying to get into the heads of the guys I was against, but I was like, I'm not hurting at all. You know what's funny? My tolerance is really high, and these peanuts taste too. I remember I did the first time I did 2 tubes. It almost killed me. The first time you do 1 tube, the first peanut tastes really good. And like 10 peanuts in, you're like, ah. They tasted good until like the sixth tube. Then they started getting a little wonky. After the cramps really were the bad thing. You guys saw at the very end? The cramps were, like, I usually don't cramp up in front of you like that. You know the capsaicin crunchers I've been telling you about? That was it. These are good peanuts, I'm telling you. Tim says, I'll give you $20 for one. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should break them up. It'd almost be a bummer to break them up. Someone's got 1, someone's got 5, whatever. I don't know. It kind of looked good, like on a display case or something. Pretty historic contest. I mean, can you believe 4 of us finished? 4? Shahina, Roger, me, and Dustin. Now, here's the thing. Dustin, you know, is broken, right? We all knew that. I knew he was broken. I've known him for a long time. I've competed against him. So Dustin's broken. Roger is just, he was going to kill himself. He wasn't going to stop. Love them all. Shahina, though, she's the one you got. She's weird. There's something wrong with her. Here's why. Did you guys know that leading into that contest, she had never eaten more than that 1 peanut? And you know what that 1 peanut did? Had her on the floor. Oh, Dylan, thank you so much, man. Oh, peanuts actually taste really good. I'm telling you, the higher your tolerance gets, the better your taste buds get. Let me see what the time is here. See, these are enjoyable. So I got into the second tube. Climbed up to like maybe a 2. But again, as soon as I was done, I stopped. I held the ball up. You guys saw? He came down. Until, I don't think it was till the fifth tube where I still had residual heat when we started the next tube. Up until the 5th, I was at a 0 when we started the next tube again. Which was funny because I was looking at the other people I was against, and they weren't. So that's what I mean. I overtrained. There's under-promising and over-delivering, but there's also overtraining. I really believe I may have pushed it too hard. Do you want to know something crazy? I didn't really get much of an endorphin rush today. Wrap your head around that one. 10 tubes of tarot and you don't get an endorphin rush. That's a bummer. I was bummed out with that. But you know what made it fun? Being live in front of everybody. The Scoville Squad was strong today. I got to tell you guys something. Scoville Squad, you guys are amazing. It's funny. 3.5 years ago when I started the channel, there was like a dozen YouTube chili channels. I mean it, a dozen. I'll bet you a dozen were added today. I can't say it. What kind of?
Where's our troll Dutch? Let's see.
No, where's our troll? We're not going to talk about that guy. But so what was I saying? Forgot what I was saying. Anybody remind me what I was just saying a second ago? Your 6-year-old son is hooked on the videos. Good. That's really cool. Get him in young, man. Start him eating pepperoncinis, little green peppers. Just get him eating something good because they're healthy. They're good for you. Oh, Scoville Squad. Thank you. Bree. Talk about the Scoville Squad. There's boy. The Scoble Squad. Every one of them has their following. You know what I mean? I don't call them fans because that's an awful word. They're family, right? But I'm telling you, the most loyal family anywhere on YouTube. You. Jeez, I'm talking too much. Where are we at here? Hold on. All right. See, this is what it means to enjoy a tube of peanuts. All right, still got some time. But you guys were amazing. You were awesome. I felt your support. You know. Hi, Sean. That was pretty great, though. Exactly where I left off. So what's that mean for the 4 people that finished? Justin, that's a great question. So this is what it's going to mean. We knew the potential. Nobody thought 4 of us were going to go the distance, but we knew that. I think most people, Dustin, most people thought more than one would. So we were only doing 10, and that was it. So we basically have 4 winners, 4-way tie. So I don't know. It certainly leaves the door open to a rematch, sort of. And if that were to happen, I'm not saying that it would. Just spitballing here. I'm just saying it could be a day in the future where you see Dustin, me, Roger, Cena, face to face with, I don't know, maybe Tube of Terror 2.0. Who knows? Just saying, could happen. Who knows? Like right now, my heat is probably feels a little bit hotter, believe it or not, than the first tube I had today. Probably because there's some residual heavy. There's a lot of capsaicin in me right now. You make it look easy. You know what? Some people said I look boring. People said there's somebody, he looks bored. I didn't want to here's the problem with that. Everybody can't randomly talk or we're talking over people. You saw what happened. I don't know. The audio was bad. When you have 8 people on the screen, it's really up to the host. He's got to say, Johnny, how you feeling? Ryback needs to direct the question so that only the person he's talking to is talking back. So there was a lot of times where I just kind of sat there. And because I wasn't rocking back and forth and dying like I usually am, because my tolerance right now is up here, it was a lot easier. I seemed boring. It's fun. Minute 16. Got a few peanuts left. I look normal. Huh? What does that mean? I mean, no one's ever said that to me before. This is normal? Kids stare at me at grocery stores. They do. All right. So, I'm going to score a few points for League of Fire. Just because I had an extra 2. So I'm going to figure out something to do with the tubes. All right. So we got a little bit of time, so let's look at some questions here. Whoop, whoop. Good to see you, Kritzer. I knew that would make you smile. Ben Turner, long time no see. Where you been, dude? We've been waiting for you. Right, so there's my 10 minutes. We'll stop that. And now what we'll do the 5-minute afterburn. Oops. All right, let's go back to questions. Good day from New Zealand. Love your work. Thank you. Appreciate that. Your pain is our gain. Thank you, John. Yeah, did I win? Alejandro. Yeah, I kind of win. I won. It was a group win. 4 of us won. It was a tie. Excuse me. It was rude to see all of you writhing at the end. Yeah, well, Russell, if you ate 10 tubes of terror, Well, first of all, most people couldn't do that. But if they force you to, you'd be writhing around pretty good, I think. Yeah, you know what, Brett? Brett H says you need to do 2 tubes every 10 minutes. I thought about that. You know, it was really funny. The very first tube, it seemed like the time was going backwards. Like, really? 7 minutes? Could not believe how long that first 10 minutes. And I thought, right then, you know what? We should have done 2. I thought that, like one every 5 minutes. I don't know. Things we can do in the next one, you know. Love from Scotland, Arlene. Thank you. Appreciate that. Saucy Shane saying hello to Carolyn. Tim Stocks, hello. The winner was Australian wildlife today. Thanks to all of you. How cool is that? You know, everybody stop talking about that. We can't. You know, horrifying what happened. It's amazing. What's the first thing I'll do post lockdown? You know, really weird thing, Josh. My life really hasn't changed. This is what I do. You know, I don't really have a Joe job. What did change were 12. You know, I was going on a 10 or 12 country tour in 2020. That changed. All that stopped. So that was a bummer. The first thing I'm doing when the lockdown ends, when you say lockdown, it was a lot of, here, look, we're a family. Here's what I'm doing. We don't have a real lockdown here, all right? You're supposed to stay to yourself, you know, stay at home. But the minute, huh? You think? Yeah? All right. The minute the travel ban leaves, I'm going to Australia for a month or 2. That's what I'm doing. Focusing a lot on new sauces, and David Foy and I have a couple amazing products we have right now. Boy, I'd like to wave them in front of the camera, but I better not. So again, we're right back to the heat. The heat right now is back to like a 1 for me. But that's what training will do for you. You know what I mean? Hi, Carolyn Kennard. Good to see you. Out of 10, what were the cramps? Well, they were pretty good. Maybe an 8. You know me, I can't say 10. I should just say 1 to 9 because I can't say 10. I can't tap out. It's just the way it is. You'll never see. I do tap out, but you'll just, you know, I'll tap out with like eating hot stuff. This is because I don't want to throw up. That's really the issue. But with pain, the problem is with pain, I always think I can just take that much more. It's weird. Damaged goods, I tell you. Steven says, you definitely represented the Scoville Squad today. I was thinking about you guys. I'm not joking. It's pretty epic. Minute left. And at least I can score a few points today and earn all those peanuts I ate. So you know what? This has to be a record. I don't think anyone's eaten 11 tubes of terror in one day before. Why Johnny Jr.? Do you think anybody's done that?
I definitely don't think so, sir.
I don't think so. So that's kind of cool. Do I sell signed tubes of terror? No, I really don't. I'm sorry, Mason. When I get to South Carolina, I will. North Carolina, or the border of. I'll be able to do that then because that's where our warehouse is. So when someone makes an order, I can, you know, if somebody makes a request they want it signed, I can do that for you. Russell McBride, love your channel. Great info on amazing products. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for watching. You know what that means, don't you? Scored a few League of Fire points. As you guys know, I'm only 3rd in the world right now. The truth is, I'm not really doing this for League of Fire. You guys know that. I'm doing this for you guys. There's nothing to do. I mean, League of Fire is fun. It kind of adds an element to it. But I'm doing this for you guys. Fact. All right, we're going to wrap this thing up in just a few minutes, but it was really fun to come hang out with you guys. It'd be great, crush up with a little ice cream. Yeah, you know what? That would be. I crushed up I don't know if I crushed up some and put it in a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. That was pretty good. Anyway, you guys are awesome. Appreciate you hanging out with me. I just want to hop on and score a few points and hang out with you. Just had a hunger for a few more of those nuts. Go to johnnyscoville.com, you guys. When you do, you can get. Oh, by the way, you know what I did? Remember I did this? This is something else I did. Still dirty. See that spoon? The 10-tube spoon. So, I may be doing something with this too. Leave it in just the way it was. Of course, hang on. Gotta take that out. So anyway, I'll probably make this available somehow, and maybe the tubes. I just don't know if I'm going to do. I don't know. I have to figure it out. Not quite sure. Anyhow, how would a tube of terror be for a non-chili head? Well, you know, it's a good question. A tube would be a death sentence. One peanut would ruin your day. And if you're somebody who doesn't eat anything hot, you don't need to worry about the tube. Just one peanut. Even a half of one. You know, like not a whole peanut, but when they break in half, just half of one would ruin your day. I mean that. So yeah, they're really hot. I watch it over and over again at these events. People, what's the hottest thing you got? I'm like, well, why don't you try something medium first and move your way up? Like, no, I want the hottest. Okay. Ruins them. Anyway, guys, I love you guys a lot. Thank you so much for supporting me today. I couldn't have done it without you guys. Here's the funny thing. All the training in the world, without all you guys there being there, I could feel it. Without all that, I would have quit at 8. Just like the League of Fire said I would. What I said yesterday's video, what Walt Disney said, love doing the impossible. Or it's fun doing the impossible. God, it's great. All right, you guys. I love you guys a lot. After this thing is all set up, you're going to see right there, you'll see our pepper. Click that pepper, become part of our family if you don't want to miss a video like these live streams and these crazy challenges. Don't. So double tap the bell for notification. Right there, you'll see League of Fire. Man, if you guys don't know by now, League of Fire is something special. Look what they're doing. The next one will have all the kinks ironed out with respect to the technological stuff and audio and everything. So we'll get it ironed out, but they're amazing. They're amazing. Right there, 2 relevant videos. This is your channel, you guys. You guys know that, right? This is your channel. I'm just driving the ship, but this is yours. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the